Stories about some girls' gendered identities. Diane Ree, who is a professor at Cambridge University, conducted a research in which she identified 4 different gendered identities of girls within a classroom. Or there were girls who sort of like shifted from one identity to the other, while there were other girls who kept on one identity थ्रू आउट. अब आइडेंटिटी की हम बात कर रहे हैं तो आइडेंटिटी है क्या? आइडेंटिटी वो पर्सोना या वो चीज़ है, एक ख़ास किस्म का पर्सोना है जिस तरह से आप चाहते हैं, ये निगोशिएट करते हैं, आप चाहते हैं कि लोग आपको उस तरीके से देखें और फिर उसी तरह से आप बिहेव करते हैं. ऐसा भी होता है कि ये आइडेंटिटी आपको अस्क्राइब की जाती है और दूसरे आपको एक ख़ास नज़र से देखते हैं, एक आइडेंटिटी आपको देते हैं. In any case, it is a site of struggle. और ये आपकी सोशो कल्चरल जो भी कॉन्टेक्स्ट में जो भी चीज़ें हो रही होती हैं उसको रिफ्लेक्ट करती हैं. एक आइडेंटिटी लड़कियों ने अपनाई हुई थी, एक ग्रुप ऑफ गर्ल्स था जिन्होंने अपनाई हुई थी एक खास किस्म की आइडेंटिटी जिसको सब रेफर करते थे एज नाइस गर्ल्स. नाउ नाइस गर्ल्स, हु वर दीज गर्ल्स? दीज वर मिडिल क्लास गर्ल्स who were high achievers. They are fully compliant to the school rules, and they tried to avoid any sort of confrontation with the boys or other girls. But they were considered very boring. फिर एक लड़कियों का ग्रुप था who everyone referred to as girlies, and they played up to this identity. Now these were heavily involved in gender work. Gender work से मराद ये being emphasizing their girly image, so engaged in flirting with the boys, endorsing their identity as different from the boys. And these group of girls were sort of held in contempt, and they were called stupid and dumb, and this is how they were considered by their peers. फिर एक आइडेंटिटी लड़कियों ने अपनाई हुई थी जिसको कहते थे स्पाइस गर्ल्स. Now who were these spice girls? These girls were girls with an attitude. They behaved aggressively and assertively with boys. They stood up to whatever they wanted to say, and their behavior was seen by the peers and by the boys and girls together as inappropriate and counterproductive to learning. Then there was another identity group which was called tomboys. Now in this identity group there was a rejection of the traditional image of girls. जो लड़कियां थी वो इतना ज़्यादा लड़कों की तरह बिहेव करती थी कि वो दूसरी लड़कियों को भी रिफ़र करती थी, यानी वो इस तरह से अपने आप को प्रेजेंट करती थी जैसे वो लड़कियां नहीं हैं, वो लड़का ही हैं, और वो दूसरी लड़कियों के ऊपर इसी तरह से बातें बनाती थी जिस तरह से लड़के कमेंट्स पास करते हैं. So somehow, although it might seem कि ये वाला बहुत ज़्यादा empowered identity थी, लेकिन deep down by rejecting the gender identity of the self and accepting and sort of taking on the gendered identity of a boy, so it sort of endorses the male superiority. जब उनको feel हुआ कि उनको वैसे empowerment नहीं मिलेगी तो they wanted to become a part of the powerful group. Now, each of the identities that these girls held had consequences for their learning outcomes and their relationship with the peers.